Hey guys, welcome back to TerraFirmaCraft. Now, since the last episode, as you can see, I've been working on this little house a little bit more, put a roof on it, and it's pretty much finished. And yeah, it's looking pretty good. It's looking a lot better now it's got a roof on it. But anyway, in today's episode, we're going to be working on making a Bloomery. And I've already made a start. I've made most of the bronze stuff that we're going to need. So, oops. Yeah, that happens. Okay, so let's get these back in there and heating up. So, yeah, okay, we're good. This is a little glitch that always happens, right. So, for a Bloomery, you're going to need a structure, we'll get onto that in a second, but mainly you're going to need a lot of bronze. 32 ingots to be precise, I think it's 32 ingots, and a bronze anvil to work them on. You can't do anything, well, if you've got a copper anvil, you can weld the bronze together. But you can't actually turn them into sheets, which is what you're going to need. You're going to need sheets, and then you need to weld the sheets together to make double sheets. Now, I know a lot of you guys probably already know how to do this, but for anyone that doesn't, any of the new people to the channel, to TerraFirmaCraft, then I'll be showing you how to do that. So let's take these out, and yeah, so I've done blacksmithing before, just in case you haven't seen that episode or you don't know how it works. Basically, you need to heat up ingots to a certain temperature, weldable or workable. Because we're going to need to weld 2 ingots together to make a sheet, we need them to be workable, which is like bright red to orange. And yeah, that's pretty much it. You need to get them to a certain temperature and then use the anvil to weld them or work them. I'll show you how to do that. I've got 6 double sheets already, so that took quite a long time. I need 2 more, so we're going to show you how to do that. So once these turn to solid, as you can see, it no longer says liquid, so they're solid now, and they are workable, weldable, as it says there, just next to danger. Let's weld them, turn it into a sheet. I need to do this quickly before the other ones cool down too much, which I think they're going to. If it goes past bright red, or cooler than bright red, we're not going to be able to weld them. Oh, just in time. Oh, that was close. Okay, so 2 sheets. We need to heat these back up to weldable temperatures again. As you can see there, it says can work. In a second, it will just go past bright red and it will say can weld as well. There you go. Now we'll wait a couple of seconds for this to heat up a little bit more, because as soon as you take these out, they're going to cool down. Let's also throw some more charcoal in there. Okay, that should be good. Let's put another 4 in, and we'll weld these together to make a double sheet. And there you go. Seems pretty simple, but it does take a long time and a lot of metal. 32 ingots is quite a lot in TerraFirmaCraft. So you're going to need 8 of these. And while this is heating up, I will talk about the structure. So they'll go from hot to bright red. Once they get to liquid, if you don't have some ceramic molds in the side here, then they'll just evaporate. They'll disappear. You'll never get them back. So be careful of that. I only use 4 at a time if I'm making sheets, so that it's an even number. 2 ingots per sheet. So that's a whole double sheet there, and you're not going to lose any because you can only fit 4 molds in there. So the structure you're going to need is basically like this. I might change out the materials that we're using. I'm not too sure. But the essential blocks are... Well, let me just get in here. So you're going to need a nice chamber sort of thing. It's hard to explain, but basically like this. You're going to need a box with a hole in, basically. So I could just do it like this, and that will be fine. These corner blocks don't really matter, but you're basically going to need a little thing like that with a chimney. Let me just go up and show you this. So that's also stone all the way down, and you need a nice chimney. Now the chimney has to be, well, depending on how big your chimney is, the more iron you can fit in there, the more iron you can make out of it. Let's just check on these. So 4 blocks is the max. That means you can put a whole 16 pieces of iron in there, or iron ore like hematite or limonite. So yeah, that's basically it. You don't need these corner blocks, so I'll probably do something with those, like I usually do, like I did in the last season. Let's get these out before they turn into liquid. And let's weld them together. Make some more sheets. Now, we should be good. Hopefully these are still hot enough. Quickly, quickly. Ah, just cool down. Okay, let's throw them back in. And probably don't need any more charcoal in there. So let's save that. I don't have a lot. This is all the charcoal I've got. But I have got another charcoal pit ready to go. So we should be good on that. Because you will need charcoal to make the iron as well. Hopefully we can do some of that today. We'll make at least one lot of iron. So there we go. We have a few bronze ingots left over, but mainly we have 8 bronze double sheets, 32 ingots worth of bronze. Man, that took a long time, and I had to go and mine some more copper out because I didn't have enough. So I'm going to get rid of these quickly because I want to do something with them. I'm not too sure. I was tempted to make this out of alabaster, but it might look a little strange. So yeah, once you've got your 8 double sheets, basically just put them in a ring like that, and you're going to get your bloomery block. And that's basically like a hatch that you put here. And then we have a fully working bloomery. This will work just like this, but I'm going to add some little things in the corners just for decoration. So right click to open it, and you can just pick it up if you want to change it, which I might do. Also need to get a roof on here, but the main thing is we've got a ladder to get up and throw stuff in, and also, let me get that in there, and also a secondary way of getting up here just in case we block this ladder off some. Oh no, yeah, that happens a lot. Try not to do that when you've got iron in there, because you will be trapped forever. They might have fixed that, but yeah, it's not fun. Okay, so I'm gonna quickly change this up for alabaster and see what it looks like. Let me just quickly go around to the back, and I'll show you the blocks at the back, because there is a few in, like, kind of in the wall. So that's basically the structure you're going to need. Just like that, with a hole in the middle and a chimney running up. Pretty simple. If you're still confused, go check out the wiki, and that will hopefully explain it a bit better. But as I said, most of you probably know how to do this. So I'm going to take a quick break and change this out for alabaster, see what it looks like. Hopefully it looks a bit better. Not too sure what colour we'll do. Maybe blue would look quite good. Although, I'm not too sure if you guys like the alabaster stuff. I really like it. I like that it's adds a bit more of a futuristic or modern. Modern's the word, not futuristic. A bit more of a modern style of blocks to things, and we can do more modern buildings. I really like that. Although I like the old school kind of style of TerraFirmaCraft, I like to have a bit of change, or something a bit different. And you can do some really cool stuff with it, because I really like this little house. Especially like the differences in colour. Awesome, I like it. So yeah, I'm going to mess around with the bloomery stuff, and I'll be right back. Okay, on second thoughts, we're not going to use the alabaster, because that just looks weird having it as a bloomery. So we're going to use the dolomite that I had before, and also some gabbro in the corners. Let me just get rid of this. Gabbro here in the corners, just little corner pieces, so it looks a bit rounded, just a little bit more interesting than a big square. So let's put the bloomery block in place. That should be ready to go. Let's also go and grab some iron and some charcoal. In fact, how much charcoal have we got? 14. That should be enough to do one load of iron. I'm going to need to get the other charcoal pit going, so let's go and get some dirt to cover it up. And let's go and set that charcoal pit up. Should be just over here. I definitely need to sort out an actual charcoal room sort of thing, like I did in the last season. Basically have a little structure that we can just fill with logs. I'm not too sure how it will work now that the charcoal pit thing's changed. In fact, no, it shouldn't be too different or too difficult. We'll just have a hole in the top of the building. Or maybe even a trapdoor might work. So we can just open the trapdoor, throw a torch in, and light it that way. Because if you don't know, lighting charcoal pits has changed. It's going to get dark here. Instead of putting a fire in there, you need to throw a torch on top. And once that's lit, you cover it up. I have done a video on this. Come on, light, please. There we go. Cover it up quickly, and you see all the smoke particles. That means it's working. So we should have charcoal in 24 hours or so. In-game hours, that is, not real life. Otherwise, that would just be ridiculous. Okay, so the charcoal pit is done. I'm just going to grab a little bit. I won't harvest it all at the moment because it will take quite a long time, and that's kind of boring to watch on camera. But we got 42, enough to make some iron. So let's go and do that. We'll try and get some iron done today, and also I want to work on the chicken farming situation. I had a little idea as to what we could do with it. Just to change the design up slightly, and yeah, hopefully it's going to work a lot better than the last design. Also, let's quickly take a look at this place in the light, in the sunlight, because it does look, I think it looks pretty cool. Definitely like the different colours, although this back needs some detail on it. It looks a bit basic, a bit plain. Got a little storage area here. And I think it looks pretty cool, especially the inside. I love this little trim around the edge. Oh baby, oh baby. Hopefully you guys like the addition of the decorations mod and the alabaster stuff. I really like it, and I cannot wait to start building some stuff with the alabaster. I probably won't have it mixed in, because obviously this is a lot more modern style than the regular TerraFirmaCraft stuff, like our horse stables and that stuff over there. It's a lot more modern sort of looking. So maybe we'll do, because if we're building a village, we're going to need houses, aren't we? And I think we should probably do like a section of more modern houses, maybe over here on the way to the farm. Not too sure. Let me know what you guys think about that, but that's my thinking behind it. We'll do like a little modern section, maybe with some older looking buildings around the outside, and try and mix in the different blocks that we've got, like this stuff, the alabaster, and obviously the regular TFC blocks. And hopefully we can come up with some cool designs and stuff. I also want to try and use the alabaster for my actual house. I've probably said this before, but I think I'm going to tear down this design and do something completely different. But for now, I'm just going to leave it like that because it's nice to have a room to store stuff and to do stuff in. So, making iron, the Iron Age. Well, you don't actually technically get to the Iron Age until you've made an iron anvil, which will take a lot of iron. A lot of iron. So much. But yeah, to actually get started on making iron, you're going to need the Bloomery, obviously. You're going to need this structure, and then you're going to need some iron ore, like hematite, limonite, or magnetite is the other one. And basically you need to throw it in the top of your Bloomery structure. 16, if you've got 4 blocks from, well, 5 from the actual Bloomery block, but a 4-block chimney, then you can throw 16, I believe, in a full stack of iron ore. It doesn't matter what kind of quality it is. You can, I think 16 is the max you can put in. So we're going to throw that in. Hopefully this works. You also need an equal amount or more of charcoal. Fail. Oh no, I remember now. It's been a while, guys. It's been a while since I played with iron stuff. Can I get that back? No, I'm going to have to break this. Hope dope. Okay, so before you throw your stuff in, It's a good thing we made some more charcoal. So before you throw your stuff in, you're actually going to need to place 8 pieces of charcoal down here. I think coal works as well, but shift right click, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you've got a full block of charcoal there. Then you can go up and throw your iron and charcoal in. So it's an equal amount or more of charcoal. So if you're using 16 pieces of iron, you need at least 16 pieces of charcoal as well. I usually throw in a couple of extra just in case. So, oh no, what tool did I just throw in there? My pickaxe. Oh no. I'll be right back once I've got my pickaxe back. Okay, so it wasn't my pick, it was just a regular axe, and this time we are not pressing Q to throw it in, we're just going to throw it in all at once. You can see it actually registers, and 16, let's throw 17 in, and a couple of extra, just in case. I like to do it until it stops. There we go, until some floats on top. I usually do that, just so you know that you've got more than enough charcoal in there for it to work. And then all you need to do now is light it. So light the Bloomery block. Light the Bloomery block. You can do it with a fire lighter, fire starter, or a flint and steel. So just right click it, and it glows a beautiful glow. And then you can kind of open it up and see that it's working. It's kind of red hot, and that is cooking away. Now, not too sure how long it takes. Maybe 12 hours. I think it's quicker than 12, but once this goes out, basically it's done, and you break it with a pick, and you'll get yourself an iron bloom, which you then need to heat up in the forge and work on an anvil, basically like split it and stuff. Hopefully we can get onto that today, but I would like to, while we wait for this to cook, we're going to do some stuff with the chicken farm. It's going to get dark, so I might have to sleep in a second. But yeah, basically, I've switched up the design of the chicken farm. I've also got all the chickens down here because I broke some blocks and they ended up, pardon me, they ended up all down here, so I might have to rope a few up and take them back up. In fact, I might have to do that now, actually. I need some glass as well, so let's go and get some glass. And I'll move some of those chickens back up into our chicken farm. Okay, so I listened to a few of your comments and thought of some and ideas, and I thought of something that hopefully will work a lot better than the last design. So a lot of people said that you have to have the males and the female chickens kind of trapped together so that they can fertilize the eggs. So that gave me an idea. We can basically trap them in a little pen like this with loads of nest boxes, and the babies can't escape from here. But as I noticed from before, some of the babies do actually get born outside of the little section that we're here. So if a lot of the babies that are born in the outside ring could actually get born, like, just appear out of nowhere on these blocks here. Now, if we destroy these blocks and have it open, hopefully then they'll actually fall down, and we can filter them out that way, filter the babies from the adults. Maybe it won't be as efficient as the last idea. I mean, a lot of the babies will still get born in here and get trapped in here with the adults, but hopefully this actually works a lot better. We'll still have to come in and kill some of the adults and basically do some selective breeding. Just bring the numbers down, I guess is the word, because it will get pretty mental in here if we have them breeding constantly. I mean, they haven't even been here that long, and I've already got quite a lot of chickens. At least 10, 12, 15 sort of chickens, so that is quite a lot. So let's try it out, I guess. So I'm going to take the adult ones, and I'm going to put them up in the little pen. Can I get this fully grown chicken? There we go. Now, all of the babies are going to follow, so this... this is not going to be easy. In fact, I'm going to do this one at a time. Whoops. Okay. You gonna go in there? Just do it. Yes. Finally! Finally, it is done. Okay, let's block these off. Sweet. So, we got 3 females. I think only 2 of these are fully grown. The ones that I got from the jungle. The ones that still have some familiarity. Whoa. Please don't tell me they can get out. I'm going to block them off anyway with glass just in case. But, yeah. 3 females. 3 babies and a male. So hopefully this works. So, oh no. If they're jumping, I can't place the glass, which is annoying. No. Okay, so we should be good once we can actually get all this glass placed. I might actually do like trapdoors in some of them. Maybe this middle one we can do a trapdoor, and then we can actually get in there and see what's going on. Check that stuff is being fertilized. I can't place trapdoors on glass, can I? Okay, well we'll just leave that open then, I guess, for now at least. Get in there. Move. Okay, anyway, you get the idea. So they're kind of trapped in there. It would be a lot more trapped if I could actually place this glass. You just move. So once we got them trapped, then basically break out the blocks around the edges. And then hopefully the ones that get born around the edges will end up dropping into the little kill chamber below. So yeah, basically a little floating nest kind of thing. Might actually need to keep a block here just so that we can check on stuff. But yeah, hopefully this works. If you've got any ideas on how to improve it, then let me know. Or if you don't think it's going to work at all, then let me know as well. I think that's pretty much all I can do for now. These stupid chickens aren't moving. Let's just check the nest boxes quickly. Nope, can't check them. Oh, we got at least 1 egg, and it's fertilized. Oh, I didn't realize I still had a rope on that guy. So yeah, we're good. Kind of. Just can't place that stuff. Anyway, our iron bloom should be done. Let's go and check on that. Let's also pick up all the stuff. It's weird how they're trying to get to the fully grown ones and they're just hovering around the middle. Really strange. You go away. Okay, so let's go and check on the iron bloom, and we'll try and turn that into iron ingots, and then I guess we'll call it for this episode. So it should be done. Yep, it's stopped glowing and it is done. So just break it with your pick. Ooh. And you should get it. Oh, we do get the achievement, the Iron Age. Sweet. And that is 400%, so you're going to get 4 ingots out of that. Which makes sense because it was 400 units of iron. So we need to heat that up. The the heating temperature thing is a lot hotter. Well, not a lot hotter than bronze, but a little bit hotter. I think it's yellow that it gets to be weldable. So let's light that. And it's going to take a long time to heat up, so I'll do a quick cut here and I'll come back when it's heated. Okay, so once it gets to orange, it's workable. I think once it gets to yellow, it's going to be weldable. I don't think I need to weld it at all, so I'll probably start working it as soon as it says weldable. I just want to check that that's a thing. Or maybe it's white hot. Or maybe it's not even a tool, I don't know. Anyway, let's throw that in a bronze anvil and refine it. So we just need to get it up to here and hit. There we go, refined iron bloom. Now the plans, we need to split it. So bring it up to here and punch. There we go, and we get 4 separate ones of 100. Now we need to turn those into ingots, so let's bring it up there, hit to turn it into an ingot. It's cooled down too much, so let's throw that back in the anvil. In the forge, sorry. Also, now that we've got chicken technology, we can start using our bow and arrow again. I'm not too sure what happened to my bow that I already made, but it seems to have disappeared. And I swear I had loads and loads of feathers, but they seem to have disappeared as well. I'm going to need some stones to make more arrows. I'll get those in a second. Alright, let's take these out. I don't want to lose any of them, so we'll take them all out at once. And let's try and refine this. There we go, wrought iron ingot. Awesome. Whoops. Too cold. Yeah, blacksmithing does take a long time to do stuff. To do anything in TerraFirmaCraft takes a long time, it seems. And you can see there it says this item has been worked, so you can kind of tell which ones you've already started doing stuff with. Try and finish that one off that's already been worked. Shouldn't really take a lot more, just a few hits. There we go, that one's done. And let's try and do the last 2. There's probably a more efficient way of doing this. Let's try bend. Aha, there we go, bend is a lot more efficient, it seems. So what was that? A few shrinks. And then bend. Awesome. That's a lot quicker. Good stuff. 4 iron ingots. Now we can start making iron things, I guess. Iron tools. Actually, no. We can't make iron tools because we need an iron anvil. For that, we're going to need 8 double ingots. No, not 8. Is it 8? I can't remember. 7, maybe. I can't remember at all. But we're going to need quite a lot of double ingots to make an anvil. So we can't really make tools yet. I think we can make rails and stuff. And shears. Not that we really want shears. Because you can't really... Well, you can use them to shear sheep, but you can't really use them... You can trim leaves, but you can't actually place the leaves. I think that's something we covered in the last series. Maybe when we've got iron to spare, I'll show you that. But for now, this iron is precious, and I don't want to use it to make shears. I'm going to save it for an anvil once we get more towards that stage. But I can't really remember how many ingots it needs or it takes for an anvil. I should remember because I've made 2 of them here. But anyway, we'll get to that in a future episode. We need to make a lot more iron. But yeah, we are going to need to make an anvil before we can actually start making iron tools. Which kind of sucks. But we're going to need to do that anyway to get to the next stage, which will be steel and stuff like that. So, Oh yeah, arrows. That's what I was going to do. Let's go make some arrows. So we need some rocks for that. Just regular rocks that you can pick up off the ground, and sticks and feathers. So, should have loads and loads of rocks in here. Rock on top, feather. Damn it, I need sticks. Feather on the bottom, rock on top, and a stick in the middle, and you get 8 arrows for that. They stack in 16s if you didn't know, and you can put them in your quiver and shoot them straight from your quiver if it's on your back. And hopefully I can actually pick them up and they go straight back into the quiver. No, they don't. I think that is a bug with the quiver. Yeah. Because it does the same with javelins. It's really, really annoying. I thought it would be different with arrows. I thought it actually worked. Maybe it's because I've been picking up some vanilla arrows off skeletons. I'm not too sure. But yeah, that's going to get really annoying. I'm just going to quickly look for my other feathers. I'm pretty sure I had tons and tons of feathers, but I can't find them. Aha! I found my feathers and my old bow that I was using. That we made a long time ago. Let's put that up there because we've got a new one now. And gypsum. And that's the... Ah, yes, I do have more arrows. Okay, so let's take these out of here. And put those in this quiver. And... good stuff. Now we got loads of arrows. 37. Now, if you don't know about the TFC bow, it does take a lot longer to draw back arrows. I'm really glad that they've actually fixed the animation now that you can actually see how long it takes back. How long it takes back? That makes no sense. How long it takes to draw back. So now you can tell when it's ready to go and to shoot a fully charged arrow. Yeah, they are going straight back into my inventory. That is weird and annoying. Anyway, let's make some more. And we'll throw them into the quiver. But yeah, guys, I think that's pretty much all we got time for in this episode. I've been recording for a long, long time now. Probably about an hour and a half. So we should be good. Showed you how to make iron. Showed you we still need to make an iron anvil to make tools. But we'll get to that eventually. Showed you an improvement to the chicken farm. I hope it works. Not too sure if it's going to, but hopefully it does. We'll have to wait and see. And hopefully they can't escape either, because that would be really, really annoying. Let me place the damn glass. Okay, anyway. That's it for this episode, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to leave a like. Really helps me out, helps the channel grow. Thank you so much for watching, as always, guys. And I will see you next time.